And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Vols ready to kick it away first. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So
makes the grab in their space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Reed fires to the wideout. It's caught. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In traffic, it's Davis. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Volunteers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeps it moving, it's Gordon. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Running inside, it's Owens. He's got enough. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far.
Tennessee 7, Texas A&M 0.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Reels it in. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Vols line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The run inside. It's Owens. Enough to move the chains. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Rushes on quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. Fourth down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the fourth down.
Through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Nearly intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds a crease. It's Bishop. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. That think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Vols will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The ride shakes off the defender, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right side, it's Davis. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Hits inside. It's Bishop. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Louisville taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Cardinals looking to deliver in a big way today to get to 8-2. I know those two hiccups did not sit well with this team. Hopefully now they can close out the season in style. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Snap it to the back. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He's now got 78 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year. The give. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Bishop. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Fights off a defender. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The give on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Quick give. It's Edwards. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air. And they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
At the 50. 4th down coming up.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. This quarterback part of their running game. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Makes the tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Davis. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that one will give them the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in a bunch formation. First play of this drive. Holds on, it's Bishop. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job.
Breaks free in the middle. The 40. The 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Bishop. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Davis. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2 minutes.
Touchdown, Vols! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. It's Bussey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Caught, and he's got room. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
That's a bang-bang type play. RPO in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense.
He's loose. Touchdown, Aggie. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
2nd down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Well, they weren't thrown to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's this.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go with a direct snap. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking for a huge play. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his was going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Caught. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Bishop.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. Working the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Right side, it's Jackson. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown Volunteers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Reed. He's taking a deep shot. Way off target there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Reed. Left side, it's Johnson. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
From the gun, on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Face the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Reed to the air again. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it inside the 15. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Play action with Reed. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And that's a nice play by this defense. Nice job getting the hand on the football, getting the bat down, and now all the pressure goes on the other side. This offense, 3rd and long, got to protect your quarterback up front. Give him enough time on this 3rd down and long situation to make a play down the field.
Picked off to stop the threat.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback takes a knee.